those people who find interacting with new individuals, starting a conversation, and going to social gatherings very difficult? Or have you ever felt the fear of situations where you might be judged, embarrassed, or humiliate yourself? Well, unfortunately, you are facing social anxiety disorder. What does that mean? Social anxiety disorder is a long-term and overwhelming fear of social situations. A persistent fear of being watched and judged by others. It affects work, school, and other daily activities. So how can we fight and conquer this so-called social phobia? First, let me share my experience as I struggled fighting against my social phobia. When I was a kid, people would notice how bashful I was. Every time my father sends me to school, I refused and often cried. It's because I'm too afraid and feel shy. My mother would always encourage me to do things which I directly oppose. However, there's one time that she has convinced me to join an quiz. As I finished the quiz, I didn't immediately pass the answer sheet because I'm afraid of what if I made the wrong answers. That's why the other kid had passed his work first and won. As I reached 7th grade, I thought I could easily change what I am to my natural needs. Instead, it became even worse. I avoid situations which make me a center of attraction. I'm afraid to ask, make friends, or even eating lunch inside of a classroom makes me feel very awkward. As I walk home alone, I feel like everyone is watching me. I don't know why. I kept wondering to myself that maybe I was just born this way. I was just born shy. Later on, I told my mother how drained I was, knowing that I could not do what other people normally do and enjoy. It affects my self-esteem. My mother replied that I have a lack of social interaction, and I said yes because that's what I am afraid of. What she advised me is that to try myself how far could it feel the fear. I was confused, but as I grow day by day, I realized that if I'm not going to help myself out of it, maybe I'd be carrying this problem forever. So I followed my mother. I cooperate in class activities. I could do small talks that help me find friends. Later on, I pushed myself to try more. I joined activities in classroom like broadcasting, role-playing, and other activities that boost self-confidence. In my 9th grade, I let myself explore. I joined a singing contest, and that was my very first time to sing in front of many people. I was shaking, sweating, and happy enough to sing a song. As soon as I stood up on stage, I didn't feel at ease. I avoid making an eye contact and sing awkwardly. However, that didn't stop me from reaching my goal, which is to get rid of my social phobia. I often join the singing contest and find it as my way of getting rid of what I've been struggling for long years. Gradually, I was able to win the battle against my social anxiety. I know social anxiety is more than shyness. It may be treatable, but for some people like me, it's very difficult. However, if you really want to conquer this kind of disorder, you must find the solution. Maybe ask some help or find it by yourself. Help and let yourself explore because you might never know what could it actually do if you wouldn't let it try. Don't think of what other people utter towards you. As long as you're not hurting anybody, believe in yourself. Don't be afraid of the thoughts of people who's watching you.